Okay, here we are sitting on top of one of the slabs that was just poured, actually poured yesterday. And in the Haitian sun, they set up pretty quick. This slab was just basically formed with these cut 2x4s, so 2.5 inches thick. And they're screwed together on the corners, so fairly simple forming process. We just coated the forms with a little bit of oil. And we've got the tabs we talked about earlier that's set in the concrete, and that holds the wall in place. And then we've got this mold that goes in the center. It's kind of a buck, if you will. And it's just 3 pieces of wood that are laminated together. And I sanded it off to where it kind of looks like a latrine hole. And this sets down right smack dab in the middle of this 3-foot by 3-foot pad. And we pour the concrete in. Now, this mixture is going to be a little bit different than what we just talked about. This would be just your regular concrete mix where it's going to be a little bit more moisture added to it. When you pick it up on your hand, your hand's going to be quite wet. And it is a concrete that has the capability of being able to trowel. And when you trowel, you start at the edges and then you work your way down to, you have about a 1/2 inch taper to the actual hole. And you can see, if you were to put a level on this, even though this is sitting level, it'll show that it kind of falls down to this hole. That way, if any water, moisture, or anything hits around the edge, it's actually going to migrate back into the hole rather than running under the wall. So this one's pretty simple. We set it on a plastic tarp. We just bought these from the dollar store, and I don't know, we bought a case or something like that. They can be reused numerous times. But the idea of putting on a tarp is that they won't stick to the ground. So when we pull these things up, they come right up off the tarp, they don't stick, and they're ready to go. We just set that one. We had 3 of them poured yesterday. This is the 3rd one I'm sitting on. We pulled up the middle one, and it worked beautifully.